Are you a job seeker? Do you want passive income? The digital economy with cryptocurrencies in particular is the way out for you. Wake up, stand up with us at DTREC through MOFFO Money Academy and MOFFO Money TV. We will lead you through on domains of the digital economy, all on cryptocurrencies, exchange of cash and crypto. Contact us on 675 54 38 97 or 693 88 03 46. You can as well visit our YouTube channels for tutorials, MOFFO Money TV, or our Facebook pages, Judas MOFFO, MOFFO Money TV. Work now and get paid right now. Are you a job seeker? Do you want passive income? The digital economy with cryptocurrencies in particular is the way out for you. Wake up, stand up with us at DTREC through MOFFO Money Academy and MOFFO Money TV. We will lead you through on domains of the digital economy, all on cryptocurrencies, exchange of cash and crypto. Contact us on 675 54 38 97 or 693 88 03 46. You can as well visit our YouTube channels for tutorials, MOFFO Money TV, or our Facebook pages, Judas MOFFO, MOFFO Money TV. Work now and get paid right now.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever your time to schedule. Welcome to this other edition of the review of the mass adoption meeting of the previous day. My name is Gidus from MOFFO Money. I'm the chief member here of the SBC community, and it's always a privilege to welcome you on this our review to help you understand what took place in the mass adoption meeting of the previous day. Yesterday was the 7th of August 2023. And at 4 p.m. West and Central African time, that is 3 p.m. GMT, it was time for the mass adoption training. And right at the anchor was His Excellency Ambassador Mbe, who was the host and sitting in for our other presenter who is a little bit sick, the name of Dr. Kardashian. So guys, we greet you wherever you are watching us live right now on this channel, MOFFO Money TV Plus, and here we talked about crypto and we talked about the SBC community and all updates that run out. So yesterday we had a mass adoption training, and as you all know it, we are on a Givers Gain Goodwill Agent program that is going on with the SBC community, and donations were held last week due to some difficult situations that we had. And yesterday, a lot of clarification came up with the admin to help us understand what we as agents or donors of the SBC community should be doing as far as this Goodwill Givers Gain Goodwill Agent program is concerned. So in this call, I'm going to unfold to you, give you a review of what admin explained in the mass adoption training of yesterday as to this regard and the behavior that the agents and their members need to take in order to happily, smoothly, jointly, cooperatively, and collaboratively for all of us to work through this program. So yesterday, looking at the mass adoption, the headlines of which admin started by saying we need to follow the KCBO instructions, which is the plan laid for this program to work with. So at your KCBO, as will be unfolding, you will have the plans for this to work with. And admin said selling should happen at the highest peak levels according to the programs, and after a certain amount below the floor level, you should not sell. Your program is well spelled out in the KCBO, where you see where you should sell and where you should not sell. Admin said we have to plan to move forward, and this plan has to be collaborative and coordinated. So, admin explained to us how this plan is going to work out. Secondly, admin talked about the programmers have finished coding the different respected areas they need to tie to the donations, meaning that what? If we are at a price of $175, donations should be operational, and once we are below the minimum mark price, donations should be automatically closed. So that has been coded in, and that is going to go operational. And admin goes further to tell us that we as agents have a new write-up which is called agent orientation. What is agent orientation? Agent orientation is the meeting that we used to call the new member meeting. All agents will need to pass by that meeting and do some orientation and complete an orientation agreement. All agents will need to complete an orientation agreement, and now they will be readily acceptable to have their Joy G that have been given to them, and they will operate the Joy G that is at their disposal, respecting the agent agreement. We are going to read the agent's agreement at admin ready, and it's going to be carried out very soon by the member helpers, and each agent will need to accept and sign the agent agreement and send it to the admin for his or her account to be open for them to start using their Joygy, and they need to scrupulously respect the instructions that are on this agreement. If not, their account may view suspension for 30 days. So the details on how agents are going to work, we are going to disclose them as we pull on. The last but not the least thing that admin also talked about is the issue of a new name that is coming up, which we call goodwill server. A goodwill server will be like an employee that can work for other agents that are in other parts of the world that don't have the possibility or the time to go out to share gifts or goods or help the needy with the donations that they are having. So a place is going to be created in the criminal back office where members of the SBC community can play the role of a goodwill server, functioning on behalf of goodwill agents that they will be paid on salary for them to go around sharing food to the needy. And admin tell us by saying we need to cooperate. That is, we need to do everything quick, faster, and better for this our plan to succeed. So for our plan to succeed, we need to collaborate and we need to cooperate. So that was the rundown on all the items that were discussed in the mass adoption training yesterday. Right now, we are going to detail out and give you in full all what was discussed in the mass adoption meeting and show you with demonstration what we need to do. So the first thing we need to do right now, we take you to the Kruger back office and we go to the first segment, which admin talked about the instruction in the Kruger back office and talking about the coordinated effort which would make us to take advantage of the volatility of the market-based currency, which is Joy G, which we are using. So sharing my screen and taking you to the back office is to give you the latest of instructions that we need to follow as far as this is concerned. So we are right here at the Kringle back office. Most of us already know that this information is right there. And this information is telling us that what? Nobody should do a donation when the price of Joy G is below $150. If you do that, you are instead going to be exchanging your $10 for $10 Joy G. No agents are receiving donation from this low price transaction. So this is something that has been operational since last weekend. So that is, I think, was last Thursday and up to now. So no donations are going on right now. And admin was saying that if we coordinate our effort to take advantage of the volatility of this market coin, which is called Joy G, knowing when to sell and when not to sell is going to really go a long way to give us the the urge that we need as far as the advantage we are getting from this. Selling should happen at the highest level and not at the lowest level. People need to get familiar with this plan that is well spelled out here, which explains everything that each agent. So you see, this is the dashboard of which every agent and every member needs to understand. And the minimum amount for you to sell is when price is at 150. At 175, we can sell, but at 150, neither an agent nor a donor should sell, because at this price you are right on with this instruction. You are no more making donations, but you are just there trying to give or purchase Joy G. So we should take note that right now donations are not going on because the price of Joy G is not yet at 175. And somewhere within the lines, Annie was telling us that this has already been hardly coded into the system in such a way that once we attain 1.75 $175 of the price of Joy G, automatically we are going to be having the possibility to do donations. Right at this moment of speaking, if you look at the price of Joy G, the price of Joy G is right now at $114. So we are at $114, meaning that $114 is below $150, meaning that we cannot do any donations right now. So this is not time for donations. And if you do donations right now, you're just buying Joy G, you're not doing any donations, and we need not to do anything right now. We need to pump the price, as Adrian was showing us yesterday how he was pumping the price, and we need to join with him to pump the price for the price to keep going up and respecting the instructions that are here on this board. We have to plan to move forward, and the plan is already there. I can do with the selling of pancake swap, but not with the great number of people selling that are of the community. So admin is saying that looking at the price of Joy G, pancake swap will always try to sell against him. But if the number of people that are selling are minimal, he can fight the price with pancake swap and do a refurbishment that will make the price to go up. But if all of us in the community are not helping out in this effort with collaboration, it would not be easy for him to pump the price up. It is good to say it clear. We are working on the price of Joy G. We are collaborating and functioning on the price of Joy G. That is why it's a collaborative effort. We are getting the engine started right now with this goodwill program. People should not get discouraged, or people should not get how can I put it? People should not think that it will not work. We are still at the start, and things will work out well as we put out the program to follow. And if everyone follows the program, we are going to do it great. And then goes up to say the programmers have finished the coding to respect the plan on the KCBO side. That is, respecting the plan, we can pump the price of Joy G right up to $1,000 in a month, as we said in our post. So respecting this plan, which this plan has been coded right now into the system, we can in 1 month's time attain $1,000 with the price of Joy G. So that is what all of us are looking forward to right now, by respecting the plan that is going to be put in place. And who knows it, in a month or three, or to the end of the year, we should be around $5,000 and $10,000 for the price of one Joy G. That is what I have in my mind. What does that mean for for some of you? That is, for someone that can buy Joy G now for $50 in this interval of $5,000 to $10,000 per coin, what would be the return? The idea is to buy and hold and wait for the price to go up before you sell. No one should have unnecessary emotional attachment to the price of Joy G, because we can actually control the price of a coin that is a market-based coin. So you should not give emotional attachment to the price. It will go down, it will come back up, But the reality is that we should respect the plan we have. We are going to make things to be favorable to us. We are printing together an agent orientation agreement. This will be given to the community shortly. Everyone that is an agent is going to use this. If you can check right here, if you can see right here at the bottom, you're going to see that right here now is agent orientation. That is right here on the new members training. So every agent is going to go through this agent orientation meeting that is right here in order for them to complete an agent orientation agreement, sign in, send to their email, and send back to the administration for you to confirm that you're going to respect the instructions and not bring down the price of Joy J with the contributions that are being given to you. You need to go through the orientation in the Kringelbach office, send us the agreement on what we want you to do as an agent so that you are not disturbing the flow of the price of Joy G for us to quickly attain the 1,000 peak that we want. Now, what is an agent orientation agreement right now? We are all about building the base of the agents, and that is going to pump the price of the Joy G. And building the price of the agents, pumping the price of Joy G is what is more interesting. So if we can look here in this agreement, this is the agreement that everyone is going to be reading very soon and accepting to sit according to this agreement for us to pull on directly. So everyone will be reading this agreement and accepting to stand beside this agreement. Oh, let me stop share. So I wanted to show you the agreement sheet. Okay, that is it. I wanted to show you that. So everyone will read this agreement and stand according to the conditions that are spelled out on this agreement before your joys that were given to you will be sent back. Agent agreement. To become an agent, deposit one whole Joy G coin into the KCBO and complete the agent orientation training and sign this agreement and email it to us. Means that for right now, for everyone that we are over 440 agents right now, I think if the number is around that. So all the 440 agents that are already on board, we need to sign this document. And for you to sign this document, you need to go to the orientation training, which was done before the new member training. You go through that orientation, you are going to be asked to whether you have understood the conditions of the agreement. And once you have understood the conditions of the agreement, you are going to then now write back to the community, through your email to let them know your position as far as this is concerned. To prevent the falling Joy G price and to avoid a 30-day penalty, all agents are agreed not to do any kind of Joy G transactions. So, to prevent the falling of Joy G price and to avoid a 30-day penalty, all agents are agreed of Joy G transactions, such as sending or swapping or exchanging when the Joy G price is at $175 of below. Meaning that what? You shall not swap, you shall not transfer Joy G or exchange Joy G once the price is less than $175. As the board shows in the KCBO, you need to respect the instructions as they are well spelled out there. They also agree to the daily personal transaction limit of 0.1 Joy G, meaning that what? Those agents can also make donations by using 0.1 Joy G of the Joy G they have in their disposition to do their donations if they don't have any other source to use in order to do donations as all members. plus that a maximum of 0.5 Joy daily withdrawal to purchase food to give to the poor. So the agents have 0.5 Joy withdrawal limit added to the 0.1 Joy, which gives them the way forward to purchase food and keep to the needy as according to the rules of the program with the object of the agent. So 0.5 is half of 1 Joy that every agent has to withdraw every day if they are ready to go out to do goodwill. These amounts may change upon admin notice, means that admin can at a point in time change the 0.1 or the 0.5 Joy withdrawal upon information that he can put to the community. So every agent needs to go through this agent orientation agreement before you will receive back your Joy that has been distributed to you, and from hands on, that is what you will stick to. And if you fail this program or you fail this instruction or this agreement, a 30-day penalty means that an agent, any agent violating this agreement will be removed from the list of agents able to receive additional distribution for a period of 30 days. So if you don't respect this instruction and you go against these instructions, you are going to be removed from the list of agents for the next 30 days. So we need to have a vision and we need to cooperate so that we have the desired outcome of the timing we have right now, which is that of collaboration. So we need to collaborate with everyone and see that we do things in the best possible sense for everyone. And admin asks again, Ambassador May, what is his thought about all this? He said that the sanctions explained by admin are appropriate. It was to even be added that if somebody doesn't respect the 30 days and still go against the price of Joy or sell lower than at the level of which they're supposed to, they may be completely excluded. That should have been better. Admin said the sanctions are going to be severer if people still go against after the 30 days suspension. Now, that is that for that segment. The next segment that has to do with what we carry out in the SBC mass adoption meeting yesterday has to do with the new the new name that is coming on board, which is called the Goodwill Server. A Goodwill Server will be anyone that is a member of the SBC community and is not an agent and wants to work for an agent and receive remuneration for going out to distribute the donations on behalf of an agent that is not resident in his area. So we are going to organize an area in the SBC Kringelbach office where people that are finding themselves in countries where goodwill can be ordered, but they are not agents and they can't do goodwill, they will sit in place for other people that are in other countries and help them to carry out goodwill, and they are going to be remunerated for that. So we are going to be having goodwill servers area very soon where we can sit up and give a hand to help others. People becoming angel take off a whole Joy out of the price of Joy in circulation, and that will help pump the price of Joy. So we want more agents that will foster and better the plan that we have at hand and push us forward to move rapidly. So if we respect the plan, things are going to work out very smoothly for us and we are going to push forward rapidly. So one thing is more important now for us is to respect the plan, put things ahead of us and work according to how we have earlier defined. This is going to give us a good footing for us to pull along with the realities of what we have at hand. So every member of the SBC community right now should be looking forward to being an agent, or if you're already an agent, you should be looking forward to get to the agent orientation training and get your agent agreement orientation, sign up and send it back to the administration in order to have the possibility to start getting back your joys and respect the instructions that are there for us to kickstart the donation again. And the donations are going to kickstart immediately once the price of Joy G reach 175, and you can now be receiving your Joy G ordinary. But if you don't follow the instructions or the agreement conditions, you are going to be slammed with a penalty of 30 days, and of which within those 30 days you are not going to be listed to receive donations from the donors that are going to be available. So guys, let's stick to the instructions and let's do this quickly. And as once the orientation will open, it was to open today, we are still working on that, and very soon it will be open. Just go and do your best to have your place and start doing your donation. I think that is where we draw the curtains on this other edition of the review of the mass adoption training. It was MOFFO Money at the anchor, and we were very grateful to have you, and share this video, like it, and continue to show up here as we continue bringing you updates of what took place in the mass adoption meeting of the previous day. It was your host, MOFFO Money. See you in another edition. Bye-bye, and have a great day.
Are you a job seeker? Do you want passive income? The digital economy with cryptocurrencies in particular is the way out for you. Wake up, stand up with us at DTREC through MOFFO Money Academy and MOFFO Money TV. We will lead you through on domains of the digital economy, all on cryptocurrencies, exchange of cash and crypto. Contact us on 675 54 38 97 or 693 88 03 46. You can as well visit our YouTube channels for tutorials, MOFFO Money TV, or our Facebook pages, GGRKLUVFWR, MOFFO Money TV. Work now and get paid right now.